Today I realized something. I've been doing it all wrong. Every Friday at 5 p.m. I'd be rushing out of the office thinking, yes, the work is done, I have the whole weekend ahead of me, I'm gonna do so many things. And yet at 11 p.m. on Sunday I would look back and think to myself, wow, that has been a waste of time, I don't feel rested at all, and I'm not ready to start working on Monday. The problem is you can't be productive all the time. So yesterday I decided to go to some museums, and as always I chose like 4 or 5 of them. I managed to visit only one. It was 1 minute away from where I live, and it had an exhibition about the colors of 20th century. I also got these booklets which are very cool. They're about summer at museums in Cambridge and how to be on a bike, cycling around and actually visiting some cool places. Guess what? It all involves stuff happening in May, June and July. So I googled what you can do in Cambridge and Castle Hill came up. It is supposed to be a historical monument protected by the government and kept really clean and nice, and that's how it actually looked.
As you can see, they're trying really hard to keep it touristy.
So now that I ranted a bit about my Saturday, let's move on to HackCambridge. The amount of times I was asked whether this is a Planck's constant divided by the speed of light is ridiculous. First of all, it would make no sense for such a fraction to exist, and second of all, it actually stands for HackCambridge. HackCambridge is a 24-hour hackathon which was organized last year by students. I've never actually been to a hackathon, so I didn't apply to be there with my zero experience, but I did volunteer to be helping out during the night. Now, I thought that I filmed a lot, but it turns out that I don't even have that much footage, so I'm gonna show you what I did film and you'll kind of have to deduce the rest. Cambridge Corn Exchange is a place where different theatrical performances, musicals and concerts take place and so on. But overall, it was just one of the few huge places in the city centre where we could fit 400 people. We actually even sat our exams there in June. Firstly, we had briefing for volunteers that involved unpacking a lot of swag from sponsors and putting them into bags for participants. And then we were kind of shown around to know where's what. Here is my HackCambridge bracelet and my volunteer t-shirt for HackCambridge. So time to go and actually do some stuff. Not gonna lie, one of the best things was obviously free unlimited food. I was then kind of moved to another place because there was just not enough space in Corn Exchange and there were some issues with Wi-Fi. They were later solved.
I mean, is this using the noun form?
You ready for the countdown? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations.
Why is something like this important? Well, one of the key conclusions that we can draw from a model like this is, for example,
the last part involved a really long process of judging that I decided not to film. However, it will not happen this year. And how do I know that? That's because I'm on the team this year. Not that I'm actually the person who will change the judging process, but I know that people are working on making it as enjoyable as possible for the participants. Last year I expressed too much enthusiasm to actually be invited to be on the team this year. Last year was actually the first time that HackCambridge was organized, so this year it's gonna be a bit more organized and obviously much better. There are people responsible for logistics, design, general organization, talking to public, organizing food and sponsors and venue. Logistics is important because people are coming from America for just a day. They get this 11-hour flight and then back just to stay 24 hours in a closed room with no windows coding. But I think organizing that is still easier than coming up with logos and design and websites. It's gonna be somewhere around the end of January, beginning of February, and when application process starts I will actually say it in one of my vlogs because we want to get as many people as possible. We had a team from Romania who was so enthusiastic. They all came in the same costumes with their flags and just being very loud and funny. Hackathons are fun. You get a lot of free food, free t-shirts, and there are prizes from sponsors, and you just get to know other people. That's it from me for today. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments and I'll see you next week. Bye!